People often assume therapy must change the person. But what if the first best step is to change the environment around them? Nidotherapy, from the Latin nido, a nest, is an approach that focuses on changing the environment to better support someone's mental health, rather than trying to change the person themselves. Think about a plant in the wrong pot. No matter how much you coax it, it won't flourish until you give it the right soil and light. Nidotherapy asks, can we change the pot? Nidotherapy rests on 10 practical principles. I'll read each one, then show what it means in practice. This principle assumes potential, not pathology. The right setting can unlock capabilities that were previously hidden. Nidotherapy advocates opportunity. Small environmental changes create chances for growth. Noise, overcrowding, chaotic schedules, these often trigger or maintain distress. We investigate the why and context. Environment isn't only physical. It's relationships, routines, roles, and even how a person experiences themselves within that space. We collaborate, clinician, client, sometimes family or support workers, to truly understand the lived experience. Good intentions can mislead. The client's perspective on what works is central. Nidotherapy looks for strengths in the environment that can be amplified, not deficits to be erased. Behavior often signals environmental mismatch. Our job is to decode the signals and address the context. Change can improve things, and sometimes create new challenges. We weigh benefits and risks carefully. Lasting change rarely happens alone. It needs buy-in from the person and the people who share their world. Here's a concise example. A person living with ongoing psychosis had frequent relapses despite consistent medication and outpatient follow-up. Instead of altering treatment doses, a nidotherapy-informed team examined the environment. They found chronic overnight noise, fights in shared housing, and irregular sleep due to shift work in the building. Through collaborative planning and the person's own choices, they relocated to quieter housing, negotiated a slightly different room layout, and adopted a small evening routine that reduced stimulation before bed. Over months, crisis admissions reduced, and daytime functioning improved. Medication didn't change. The nest did. A nidotherapist typically does an environmental assessment with the person, co-designs realistic, incremental changes, engages supports, family, services as needed, monitors outcomes and adjusts plans. Everything is collaborative and grounded in the 10 principles we just covered. Common question: isn't that just housing or social work? Partly, but nidotherapy is distinct because it uses therapeutic formulation, assessing how environment and person interact, and using targeted changes as part of a therapeutic plan. Another question: is it passive? No, it's active, evidence-informed, and requires careful risk management. If you feel stuck, ask, which part of my environment is helping, and which part is holding me back? One small exercise you can try. This week, pick one environmental factor to test for 7 days: noise, sleep routine, lighting, or layout. And note any change in mood or energy. Small experiments are the nidotherapy way. Nidotherapy can shift outcomes by shifting environments. If you found this useful, subscribe for more clinically grounded ideas on mental health, and tell me in the comments, what's one small change you'd try in your nest?